every joint that I'm putting out has had little leaks on, and it's staining through all on the ceiling. Welcome back to the channel. Hope everybody's doing okay. This morning we're on our way to a heating system. This has all been piped in butane pipework, and every joint on it is leaking. I don't know whether it's not been put together properly. With butane, I think you have to have a special like hand crimp tool, but yeah, you'll see when we get there every joint's leaking. It's a bungalow, it's all stained on the ceiling. They've used copper drops and then butane pipework. It's kind of been, I'm not going to say lashed in because it is clipped, but there's bits that are sagging. So the client wants it all ripping out and putting it in copper. I think she said it's been in about 10 years and she's had nothing but trouble with it. The boiler keeps losing its pressure, and as you see, it's just like staining on all the fittings. So I'm just at the merchants now. We're going to get loaded up with some copper. Aidan might be coming over this afternoon to give us a hand. He's got some other jobs to go to, and we'll probably be back tomorrow to finish off. I think there's about 10 radiators on the system, and then there's some hot and cold street pipe as well up in the roof. So yeah, we'll get loaded up and we'll get over there and get it sorted. Every joint you look at has had weeps on it, and it's just staining the ceiling, so that they've been leaking. If you look across the other side, I know that probably the auto air vent's been weeping a bit, but you look down there, all the red staining on the lagging, it's just every joint. So I don't know if they've not been put together properly or they're just not very good. I don't think there's an O-ring inside these fittings. That pipe there will be the gas pipe. And then we've got flow returns going across. I mean, I think these are hot and colds at the front, but the copper stubs down. So plan is just to join back on to the copper. That's just a speed fit one going across. I don't know, that's probably been added in for something. So yeah, the plan is just do away with this and then join back on. Join back onto it. You see, every joint's got like corrosion on it, and it's just like microscopic leaks. So yeah, we'll get it all cut out and get it sorted. I'm not sure why they did it like that. Whether they were going to use that some sort of air tap thingy, I'm not sure. I've got the boiler isolated. I'll just get this heating system drained down. I think that hose is running. Pressure's gone on the boiler. This is some of the staining on the ceiling. That's some more staining. This might breathe it in a bit. I'm going to make that my high point, so I'm going to have two auto air vents here next to the loft hatch, and then we'll kick back down onto these runs here and here. It just say they've used auto air vents there and there, it's because they've gone underneath. I think if I keep them out of the way of the loft hatch, we'll put two auto air vents with lever valves in the middle, and then we'll float everything back to that point. Then I'm just going to start getting this cut out now. The reason I whip the auto air vents is so it breathes in and hopefully drains this pipe work. We'll get a bowl underneath it anyway, and we'll start getting this cut out and some new copper in. I've pretty much got stacked up here with 22. You need to get some 15 and a little bit of 28. I think what they've done here is they've run a secondary towards that point, so I've run a separate 15mm back, well, pretty much exactly the same as they've done before. The cylinder's only over there. You can probably just see the boiler flue, so we'll have to squeeze down that side and get that clipped in. This bit might have a little bit in it, but got the bucket underneath. So I'm going to reuse them clips along there. People will probably moan at me, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with them, and they're all spaced so we can lag it, and they've been put on fairly straight. So I'm going to get my bender out and my press gun, we'll get some 15 copper up, and we'll start to get these bent back in along this side. Every joint that I'm putting out has had little leaks on, and it's staining through all on the ceiling. And I don't know what's caused it. It's literally every one. Whether it's not been put together properly. I don't think there's an insert inside there. I will put one open. But I'm just got my first run down there, 22s. Got 22s come to here, well 22 there, and then it's just 15. So, and then I'm going to work my way back to the high point in the roof, and then we'll come back down the back side. But yeah, it's going okay. Try to get all my copper sort of stacked out where I need it to be, and then I can just lay it in my clips. Can't see what I'm doing half the time. Speak to that. I'll try and get the heating in today if we can, and then we'll do the hot and colds tomorrow. We'll see how it goes. So that laser that we pinged around is going to be the high point of this heating system. So I'm going to put 2 auto air vents and 2 lever valves, or 2 butterfly valves underneath here. So I put clips on there, clips on there, clips on there, and then we'll drop back down onto these legs. It just means any air will float to the top, and I think that's going to be a better way. And I'll keep it out of the way of this loft hatch, so we go in on that one there. Here, I think. So along to this side now. So this leg here is what I've just put in there. So we just need to take 22. To be fair, it's only 15. I don't know why they've run 22 that way. So 15 to there, it reduces to 15 there anyway. And then 22 along there, just to pick them 2 up down that side. Not too bad. Just every joint looks like it's had a weep on it. I have dropped a slight clanger on this one because I thought they were all coming copper legs. Now they're all chased in the wall, so I'm going to have to buy a butline adapter, a butline gun, and get some butline adapters just to join on them ends. They're super annoying, but without chopping into the wall, there's not a lot else I can do. Some of them they've brought copper up, but some of them, like over there, the airing cupboards, I can get back onto to repipe. But some of the radiator ends, they're just butline down, so they must adapt below the wall. So I'm going to have to just put the butline fitting back on. I should have looked at it a bit closer, shouldn't I? I think their gun and that, they've quoted me nearly 200 quid, but I'll just have to buy one. Not a lot else I can do. And just need to get it right for the customer. Before anybody says that, I have spotted that as well, that silver tape on the boiler flue. I mean, I'm not really here, but I can mention it to the customer. We can do flue integrity on it. But I'm only here to repipe the heating, really. I don't know why somebody's put silver tape on that. Don't fill you full of confidence, does it? See some of these fittings over here. These have been quite bad. As the camera picks it up. Well, every one of them looks like it's been leaking. This bit's a little bit awkward to get in. I've put a 28T there. I'm going to take 28 across there and then drop back down onto the boiler in copper. Got these feeds going across here, so I just need to get the other one connected in across there now. Probably bring that one slightly forward, probably go about here somewhere, I would say, and just get that one swung in. Put the T there. Probably, maybe, I don't know. We'll see. We'll get it in. Just getting some bits pressed up, and I'm going to drop some feeds down. Aiden's here now, so he's disconnecting the pipework. You can see behind that boiler flow, them 28's going across, and I'm just going to drop some feeds down. We can connect up to the hot and cold. I've been over there, got the lagging out of the way. The hot and colds are on speed fit, elbows anyway over there. Well, we've got a hot, cold and a main. So yeah, we'll get them. Well, we'll probably do them tomorrow. Get the concentrate on the heat in. I've just cut myself. I haven't cut myself. I've just cut these pipes out of the way so I can crawl through there. Make life a little bit easier. I'll probably join these in last one because we've got everything else done. I was just struggling to get over and through. All right, yeah. Do you want me to cut them 28s here?
Yeah, you can do. Like it's sort of out of here.
Let me see if I can get back across. Too old for this. Can't move. Can't hardly reach it. Put it there a minute. Can't reach very well. Can't reach it. Struggling. Pain is only temporary. Get these cuts on. Right, they're cut. breath back, Tom. I've got a headache today as well, which is not helping. Hopefully Aidan can pull them out, and I'm going to drop them bits that I've just pressed up down to him. Them hot and cold. God, that was tight. Probably don't look that tight on camera, but it's fairly tight. Is it all right down there, mate?
Pardon?
Is it all right?
Yeah, we'll get that if it comes down a little bit lower.
It'll come down a little bit more. Yeah, let me press it.
Yeah. That was down there. I think we'll get that, Tom.
That's all right then. It's so tight. All right. There's no weight to them, is there, at all? There's no insert or anything, is there? Never had one apart, to be honest. But some of them, when I was cutting them out, they actually twist on the elbows. Just hold that, see if they twist. Yeah, they were twisting, yeah. I don't know if they should twist.
Oh, it's not twisting.
But on them 28mm ones over there, they were twisting.
You've got another set of grips.
No, I only bought one up, I think. Bring the minimum amount of tools up, otherwise you end up losing them all, don't you?
Yeah, good point. I mean, they're dead.
They don't twist,
They're
do they?
tight, aren't they?
Oh no, it's twisting on there, isn't it?
Twisting on the metal bit on there.
Yeah, it's maybe what was twisting on that.
I mean, it's tight, you can't argue that.
What do you reckon's caused it?
Pipe's probably not in far enough, or it's
Incorrect installation.
could be.
Can you see if it's gone in?
It's gone in, but
There's no O-ring on these either, is there?
no,
It just crimps the metal to the plastic.
that's all it is.
My mate will always pull me out. You'll always pull my legs out, won't you?
Get down there, Tom. If not, I'll have to bring out my cowboy skills and ride you
I know, yeah.
like a bull. Give it a bit of a yeehaw while I do it.
My belly. Why is there always one that won't? There's always one. Got you, you swine. Ah! Yes, on my belly. I'm all right once I get out this corner. I'm just getting these 22 coppers brought around for the hot and cold, and then there's a 15 soft cold coming back around from there. So I'm just getting them brought in, and I'm going to slide lengths across, and then we're sort of done in this corner then. It's not too bad. We can get all this lagged up. We've obviously got the water off now. So yeah, Aidan's working his way across there. He's actually just pulling my bends on my pipe because I can't really get the bender through here very easily. And then we'll get connected up over there. We are getting there with this one now. Aidan's got all these hot and colds ran through. My 22s are across there near that torch. So you just got to join these on down onto them and do away with these legs across here. And that's all the hot and colds dealt with. I've got two 15s that go across there, which I'm going to clip in next. And then that's all the hot and colds run on. We can actually get the water back on then. Got these to lag, but we'll do that last. So yeah, it's coming together. Certainly, I think it looks a lot better than it did. And we've done away with all these leaky butte line fittings. Looks nice, that, doesn't it? Ignore all the grey speed fit butte line stuff. He's just gone to turn the water on. We'll keep our eye out. Not that we'll be able to do much, but everything's pressed up. Should be alright. Still got these. They're all dead now, I think. Can they come out? They can come out in a minute. Everything alright, Aidan? I think he's just going around running the taps. But I can't see any leaks up here. So I think we are golden. Make sure we've got a hot oil left, which we have. There he is, look, the main man. The man, the myth, the legend.
Don't need to tighten that up, do we? That'll be fine.
That'll be fine like that. Yeah, they're push fit now, they are.
Okay.
I've got all these pipes lagged across here now. That one is the gas pipe. For some reason they lagged it across that side, but I'm not lagging the gas pipe. So they lagged it all the way down, around through there, and I've moved the insulation on top of the pipes as well. We'll get some inhibited here in these auto air vents. And I can't even say
Some
that.
what?
Some inhibited.
What
I'm absolutely out of breath, mate. I've just crawled all the way down there lagging them.
did you just say?
We probably
Tom?
should have filled up before we lagged up, but hey ho, there we go. We'll get filled up in a minute.
Are you ready to watch me spill all of this?
Yeah, you'll be alright. I could have put it in the filter, but to be honest with you, sometimes it's easier just to pour it in there like that. So I'm sure somebody will say we can't do it like that, but we have.
What are you going to do about it?
Exactly, it's got it in the system, hasn't it?
At least we're putting an inhibitor in it like a lot of people.
Oh yeah, I know. Why have you got 47 tubs of inhibitor in your van?
Just stop.
All the jobs you've... Nah, we do try and put it in if we can. We probably should have checked for leaks before we put the inhibitor in, but... Yeah.
So I've got 46 tubs in the van.
Yeah, Aiden's filling it up. To be fair, all the rads should be full bar that one we drained down from, because we're all on drops. So we've pretty much got all lagged up all the way. We're connected all on all of them as well. So yeah, we're getting there. That bit could do with a cable tie on it, couldn't it, that? Yeah, ready, mate? No, all good. I'm just going to shut these air taps a second so I can hear better. I'm opening these air taps again, mate. Yeah, these are full. These are full, mate. It might come on a bit when the pump comes on.
Can you, my keys are just up there, Tom.
Yeah. Every flipping T and every elbow have got these stains on. I was just looking at these fittings, mate. Every single one on them thingies got weeps on. Every one you look at,
Yeah.
got leaks on.
Shocking, aren't they?
Yeah, terrible. Right, I'm pretty much done up here now. Everything's lagged up, everything is working. And yeah, just got to have a good tidy up, get rid of all this butane out of the roof. And that's pretty much it. Don't look too bad. Still got some butane over there to take out, but I'll get it. It's been a couple of weeks since I finished that job and there's been no more pressure drops on that system. I should have looked at it a little bit more closely. I thought every one was done with copper drops, but the ones in the corner, I think what they'd done is they'd pulled butane through and around and then done the copper conversion kits below, so I had to buy a butane gun. That cost me nearly 200 quid with next day postage and some of the adapters, but yeah, you live and learn, don't you? It's one thing I'll never use again either, I don't think. So if anybody wants to borrow a butane gun off me, I've got one now. This only does 16mm. They make different sizes for the different sizes of pipes, and the annoying thing is you can't, if you it's like polypipe or any of the other types of fittings, like even if it was Uponor, you can get I've got the compression adapters in the van for Uponor pipe, but they don't make like a compression adapter kit, so you have to buy their gun, which is slightly frustrating. That's supposed to be one hand operation as well. You need like the hands the size of Shrek or Hulk or something to squeeze it together on the fitting, and I wonder whether that's what's made them leak. I did actually pressure test one up because I got some of the adapters. I connected it onto a couple of the fittings in my garden, and both of the fittings didn't hold pressure. They both weeped on the collar. One I tested that looked like it had been leaking, and I tested one of the elbows as well, and both of them were weeping around the collars. I just wonder whether it's never been pressed properly, or I don't know. I honestly don't know. I don't know if it's the pipe, the fittings, but it was 22mm pipe up there, and according to butane, it was definitely stamped butane. They don't even make a 22mm pipe. It's like 20, is it 25 or 23 or some weird size. So I don't know if that was like the early butane. It was date stamped 2010 on it. But anyway, the job's sorted. The customer's over the moon with the job. No more pressure drops on the system. So yeah, I think they've got a good system now up there. And as I say, if them two fittings that leak that I've put in ever do leak, I just have to hack the walls out, and then we'll just connect back onto our copper and then connect back onto the copper drops. But without like breaking into the walls, there's nothing I could do with that. So yeah, I've got that now anyway, which I'll probably never use again, but at least I've got it on the van. If you ever do come across it, I've got some adapters as well. So yeah, that about wraps this video up. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll catch you all next time.